Oh, look at this. Here we go. We got our 7th.
There you go. All right.
Well, this is going to be fun. There's no excuse for you losing now, Flambass.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. You never know. You never know. I know my dudes are eager. But yeah. Well, I wish your team and my team, of course, best of luck, and we'll see. We'll see.
So spectators don't see the ship choices.
No, not until the game starts loading.
Interesting.
I cannot see any ship choice at all.
Because like I haven't casted since you had to ram each other. So
Yeah, the way they do it now is because this way, if someone is from the enemy team watching the stream,
it
and
doesn't make a deal.
see
Yeah.
everyone in that team who's playing, and then yeah. Here we go. Okay, so your side A.
Gremlin each. You've got 2 Des Moines and a Nevsky, and I've got a Des Moines, a Nevsky, and a Stalingrad. Gearing and double clever. It seems there's a meta here. Now, what's the clever? Is it fast?
Oh, very.
Okay,
Very
so
fast.
these are the ones that chase down people then torp them. Is that right?
Kleber is like exceptionally fast, so it's very hard to hit. It's got good gun range, and it can really burn you down and molest you until you push it away. And usually, you need a destroyer to kind of be in front of you.
Hmm.
And it does have
Oh,
2 sets of 3, I think, torpedoes on each side. And when it goes like 45 knots, he just charges you. He's pretty chunky. He has a lot of HP and very good torpedo angles. And torpedoes
gotcha.
are really quick, but short range.
Oh, 3 caps. Okay, so we're gonna fight over A and B, and then you're gonna lose at C. So,
A and B are gonna get capped for free by destroyers early. That's usually how it goes. And yeah, there's gonna be a fight on 9 and 10 line.
interesting.
9 and 10 line, because that's now the way to kind of get.
So our Nevsky is going for A at the moment. The DDs, at least all of ours. No, the gearing is swapping over to C when both Klebers are going to C. Sorry,
Oh, one important thing. Do you know you can see both teams now?
I can see your team on the far side. Yeah,
Okay.
that's nice.
With 1, 2, and 3, you can switch which team you see, A, B, or both. So that's an interesting way to kind of know if a certain ship
Yeah. See, this is like, it's nice that the developers put this in for because this took development time, and it's nice that they put it in for casting.
Yeah, it took them long enough, but yeah, this is one of the things that we were talking about in the CC summit a
It's
few years ago.
so
They were asking us how to implement stuff and shit. Yeah.
well, see, right now this is genuinely interesting because obviously this is not a symmetrical map; it's asymmetrical. It's probably as symmetrical as it can be, but otherwise. But the chip composition: double Kleber Des Moines with Stalingrads. Oh wait, no, sorry. Anyway, the point is, double Kleber Des Moines are basically facing each other as they head off to the 9-10 line,
Yeah,
which is
that's usually how this map now works. You face it off on 9 and 10 line. That way, for example, anyone from your team, if they take control of 9 and 10 line, they could shoot on F7. Like if anybody wants to anchor there, like a radar hydro cruiser, they can
oh,
shoot long shots.
your torps might actually catch flying marshmallow because he's going straight into them. Oh wait, he's so fast he's going to turn, and he's still on route to get hit. He should spot them, and that should get Poppy Galaxy.
He's fine. Poppy, though, he might be the one.
Oh, Marshmallow's slowed down though. It just makes me nervous because it's like my team, you know. Oh, but there's a oh the range. Okay, I got you. And so there's a gun duel going off. I think health-wise, your team is slightly ahead here, just because of the.
Still taking damage though, so.
Oh, because Marshmallow's behind the island. But Kleber's going to go straight into an island, or is he good enough to not? Poopy Galaxy. The Des Moines. Oh, it's a good scrape there. That's why we picked him, because he knows how to sail his ship.
There you go.
Your Des Moines has kind of kicked off though, and he's now able to get shots now. If I go Team Alpha,
be careful not to show broadside. He's not detected at the moment.
oh yeah, you can see our flying marshmallow looks. I'm using that fancy what can we see, but your Shriver is getting kind of tapped by our Klebers. And then your Des Moines taking shots at ours from a distance, but it's kind of okay.
Oh, I forgot to turn on the HP bars. Here we go. So we can see the...
On the other flank, we've got a Nevsky Gearing versus a Nevsky Gearing. Well, look at that. And then the Stalingrads versus your Des Moines. Des Moines kind of looking over Charlie. Our Stalingrad is looking to get cross shots actually at your Klebers in Des Moines if they push. And then the battleships are just sort of in the middle, not really shooting at anyone at the time being. So this is like, it is very much one-on-one kind of gun skill at the moment. Very, very balanced. I gotta...
setup and deployment, yeah.
I think it's hard to say, but health pool wise, the main fight that's going on 9 and 10, they need to be very careful. It feels like RTS is pushing up more than anyone else, at least for positioning. And health pool wise, it's fairly close, although your Des Moines taking a little bit of a chump change hit.
Well, Klebers don't have any heal, so any HP they lose it permanently.
Oh, okay.
Gearing, of course, doesn't have a heal either, so no destroyer in this game actually has healing capabilities.
The Kremlins... The Kremlins are pushing down the 5-6 line? I mean, your Kremlin from Rebellions is really committed. I mean, oh, but he's going to try to take some shots on the Nevsky, perhaps.
Yep.
Whereas our Kremlin has a little bit of a trickier time because there's an island in his way.
Oh, that Gearing, though, that turn... Oh, he's good. He's good.
Oh, the torps there.
Yeah,
back on the 9-10 line, this gun duel's still going on. Ooh, your Shriver just took another big hit.
Yeah, they do seem to be focused on pretty decent now.
Skytech used radar. Maybe that's how the detection's coming up.
13 and 11 versus 14 and 11.
So what happens... What happens if you win the 9-10 line? Do you rotate round and pressure into Charlie? Do you get the cap? Is that how it works?
Well, it kind of depends how much of a victory you got on 9 and 10 line. Like, for example, if your team would somehow manage to kill my team entirely here, you just go through the middle, you take C, and then you split. You either go one side push, one side defend, or if you don't need to push and your team is holding...
Dude, this Kremlin's... Like, alright, here's the thing. Do you trade Queens? Queens being the battleships? Because they're literally almost facing each other now.
Yeah, well, it depends. It really depends how the flow of the battle is going to go.
And then Des Moines is...
If you just push... Like, if your team, for example, just pushes my team away from 9 and 10 line, then you are still going to have a problem. Like, we can kite and kite and kite, and you might be able to take C... But it depends, like, how do you push through? Then the guys can just go I and J.
Oh, this is the torps on the extreme edge. The Gearing's going to get hit. I think our Gearing's going to stealthily dodge the torps. Thread the eye of the needle, but that's forcing Plant to nose in on the torps as well to dodge. Is he going to drift and clip one? No, he's too good. I would have hit those. But they're pressuring. It looks like they have to force in a nose in now on the 1-2, but there's no support, so that's all a 2-on-2. It looks like one of your Pool 1 players, Viliex, is actually pressuring Charlie, but he's being shot at by OM now. So he's going to trade a bit of health here. Oh, he's been reset. The BB's, our BB's reversed from your Kremlin, so he doesn't want to commit. He just wants to sit and watch and look. I thought that your Viliex might come over and assist the fight that's going on the 9-10 line, but that isn't the case. So it's still...
He has nothing to shoot at the moment.
Oh, our Des Moines Skytech can see your Viliex broadside.
Yeah, he has to be careful, because he is showing broadside.
I get what he's doing. He's trying to apply pressure.
This is the power that 9 and 10 line has right now.
Because we've pushed up so far.
Yeah, whoever tries to be that guy that's going to, you know, go for the cap, 9 and 10 line is just going to bombard him. That's why you go there. So,
it feels like it's good play from RTS here. I mean, they're still good players, even without the leader. So, I mean, kudos. But our Gearing's health is pretty beat up, and Plant's kind of okay. I kind of want to say to them, like, guys, you're doing well. You don't need to apply pressure. Like, the 1-2 line is like a sideshow, as it were. You just don't need to lose. You don't need to win, if that makes sense.
So far, you're doing pretty decent.
Oh, but your Klebers have rotated around to Charlie to assist the cap.
Yeah, but there's the radar, and And now comes down to the question: how much HP are these two Klebers going to
How?
lose trying to take this?
What's the aim of so the Stalingrad has pushed them off, and he's firing AP at them, and your Villiers is kind of backed up out of line of sight, but it's stalled the cap, maybe a tiny bit of health pool. Your Kremlin has more health than our Kremlin as well, ish.
Your gearing just repeated my gearing.
Oh, what?
Oh.
Like Lucky Torp?
Oh.
Oh, he was sideways. Wow. Okay. Well,
that's a big problem on 1 and 2 line now. Now you can definitely commit there.
What does the is the Nevsky got a radar?
Yeah, Nevsky does have a 12.
Oh, so you still don't want to. You want to be careful as the gearing, but you can do that sort of maybe spotting for your Nev. But then again, you've got a point advantage, and you can play the health pool. And
if we get C, then we definitely have a good spot here. But your gearing, you know, he can go for B now. He can start posing a real threat to Kremlin, so our Nevsky is gonna have.
Oh right, yes, I understand. So that this the gearing that's in E3 could possibly keep spotting the Nevsky or pressure. Our Nevsky though is facing the wrong direction.
If your gearing does not allow himself to get caught and killed by Nevsky, then that guy can be.
But our Skytech's getting caught by your Villiers broadside while he's pushing up. And you guys have got the Charlie, which is great, and then Skytech is trying to apply pressure to your guy, Chat, on the 9-10 section.
Mm-hmm. This is far more intense than
I thought it was going to be, yeah. Now, Power Verde, right, in his Kremlin, I feel he's broadside, and he's going to take more chump hits, but he's also, he's making the turn, that's why, because I think he was maybe reversed out. He's getting away with it for the time being. Now, the question is, what does Not and Plant, or Nevsky and our gearing from RTS do? Like, how do they capitalize on their advantage? Because eventually... Oh, your Striver's down to 3k.
Yep. My team is getting their tickets punched slowly. Like, we do have 2 cabs that are catching up on points now, but our positioning is far from perfect. Like, you guys have cap control.
Poppy...
is yours. We can't stop you.
But your Kremlin's pushed so far up that he's actually surrounded by 5 players.
Yeah, and it's like, what is he going to be able to do it now? Stalingrad hurts like hell. Kremlin hurts like hell.
He's broadside to AP shots.
Yeah.
Not the best of aim, but it still takes damage. Now, the thing is, I'd like Power to move up, but then that's just me. Maybe he's in a really good spot for aiming. And our Nevsky is looking at your guy and pushing him away. And
I'm thinking this Kremlin is actually going to go between 2 islands and try to apply some pressure on
now Poppy's got a mistake here with Kleber, because he's going to get torped unless he turns in and dodges these torps from your Kleber, from Shriver. I think he's turned in enough that he's going to dodge. Oh, they're tight though. Oh, it's close. It always makes me nervous when that stuff happens. Oh, but Shriver's open fire.
Oh, he's not detected. He has a free shot. I'm guessing.
Oh, he's getting absolutely... Yeah, it must be Des Moines radar.
And now he's gonna beach.
Oh, he's gonna die. He's trying to return fire, but he realizes... but Shriver's behind the island now. So, he can't... Oh, the island! You can't hit. Now he's reversing dramatically. Now the thing is, if we look at it from your point of view, you can't see him anymore. He's not spotted. Mm-hmm. If you look at it from our point of view...
They have the same amount of HP. But Shriver is definitely calling.
Yeah, and if you look at your Kremlin, our gearing is getting awfully close.
Kremlin can definitely one-shot him, but if gearing gets to fire all the torpedoes, then Kremlin is dead as well. Although Kremlin has an insanely good torpedo protection, so you have to make sure you hit most. Oh,
it's a duel off 1400. Oh, but there's extra shots coming in from your Nevsky on our Kleber.
15 versus 700.
But you're getting extra cruiser shots in from your Nevsky, though. Oh no, he's finding Stalingrad now. Oh, that's nervous. Now you're...
1 minute. In 1 minute and 14 seconds, you guys lose on caps. So you have to get a kill.
Kremlin?
Find a way to contest.
Look at the gearing. He's going to come around the corner and tap the Kremlin, I think. And then I think also our Des Moines and Flying Marshmallow and the Kleber are pushing...
Don't shoot, Kremlin! Don't shoot! No! You needed those guns!
And he can go forwards, though. Those torps won't do it.
He needs to go... Oh, well, if he shows broadside to Kremlin, he might die, so... Okay.
46 seconds. Oh, the gearing. No, the gearing's getting shot at by the Kleber and all that type of return fire.
Now, this Kremlin still might eat a torp or two, and your
Nah,
gearing
it'll be
gets
fine.
away. Your gearing actually gets away. So
Nah.
our Kremlin is in some serious.
Look at your Des Moines, though. Your Des Moines on the front.
No.
Oh, our gearing died.
Everything. He took all.
Oh, Kremlin's going down.
Oh,
What the hell? And also look at your Des Moines on the far 9-10 line.
Yeah, this is getting hectic. Oh no, that guy.
It's messy.
It's
Are you
very-
still in the lead?
Bear needs to die by my Des Moines.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Lose our Des Moines, and
Oh.
then we're still in trouble.
Well, you've got double cap, and our Kleber from Poppy can't push up. He's okay.
Yep.
So now we're gonna win on a single. Oh, but the torps from your Kleber, they're gonna catch my flying marshmallow.
Yeah, we'll see. Klebers are very, very fast and very easy to slow and turn. Like,
I
if he
get-
stomps on the brakes, he's fine.
Yeah, but he's spotted by everyone though.
He's gonna kill my Kleber on top of all of this. Watch this.
Really?
Whoever dies wins the.
Look at Velix. Velix is pushing Poppy as well.
Oh no! If he dies, we lose.
Oh, but the torps are incoming on Velix as well. He's gonna get a hit on the nose. The Stalingrad is. But now your Des Moines just went down.
Oh, but look at my Kleber, dude.
200.
Who dies first?
We got 999.
Oh my god!
Yes! Yes! That was awesome.
No fucking way.
Well, the team selection was cool. Like, and the almost mirror match, slight differences, and you guys got the cap, and then we got a lucky destroyer kill, and I think that let our destroyer come back and go for your BB, and
Yeah.
oh man, that was something though.
That torpedo hit on the gearing that got him killed there. Basically left Nevsky alone versus Nevsky with a smoke. So we can't do anything on 1 to 4 line anymore. We still have to find a way to defend the cap. And we can't really defend the Kremlin that's in the middle, very much looking for a fight, but can't find a proper fight. Like, he literally couldn't find a proper fight. The way, in the end, was if he held his shot just a little bit longer, he would have realized the gearing is charging him with a rear turret, and he could have gotten the kill on your destroyer. That could have potentially meant completely different outcome, but that destroyer getting away, at least for a while, yeah, we just kind of started falling. And your guys did a really good job on 9 and 10 line. It was basically mirror match, and you
There's yeah, like because the ship classes were so similar and the map is almost symmetrical. It was almost like, as you say, a pure skill. You know, my gearing, my Nevsky versus your gearing, your Nevsky, and or double Klebers versus double Klebers with Des Moines support, and it's like, this is really exciting, and it kind of went back and forth both ways.
Yep.
Right, who are you playing next?
Let me see.
You're doing fans. You're against Huge Fans, which is Maltese Knights' group.
Yep.
And I'm versus Claw, Mean and Dirty Sea Raptor. Okay, well, I think we've delayed it quite a bit, so I'm going to leave you be. Good luck with the rest of your matches.
You too, dude.
Yeah, I'll see you later.